shift the debate from is climate change happening to how do we shift our economy to a low-carbon economy and profit from it. And that's the point of the book. And I think, you know, if you talk about it from a business perspective or a citizen perspective with respect to politics, as Hunter's saying, we need to give a voice to the politicians that says, you know what, we actually are concerned about climate change, but we believe and recognize that there's a way to do this in a way that doesn't hurt our economy or doesn't create job loss. It creates job gain. Van Jones has been saying this for a long time. So, you know, from a business perspective, you look at some of the companies that walked out on the U.S. Chamber of Commerce specifically for their stance against climate change, and they said this is the wrong direction for America and for companies. I think from a company perspective, and if I was speaking in terms of advising climate solutions on what it should do at companies or what it could do, is help aggregate that voice of the business community who actually recognizes that moving to a low-carbon economy is the right thing to do, not just for their children, not just for their own company, but for the country, and give the voice that the politicians need. I think the politicians need cover. They need to know that we got their back, that we actually believe and realize that by moving that direction, we're going to improve America. We're not going to make it decline. And until politicians feel that if they go with a price on carbon, which probably everyone in this room knows is something U.S. desperately needs, that's why Europe is so far ahead of us on clean tech, to get to a price on carbon, we need the politicians to feel that if they voted for it, that they would get reelected. And right now, they don't believe that because they're watching Fox News. And they're not hearing that on Fox News. So business community needs to get together and provide that voice like they did before Cancun. A bunch of investors came together. They had $15 trillion worth of investment. They said, we need a global price on carbon, period. These were $15 trillion worth of investors came to the table and said that. That's what we need to get our companies organized to help encourage local, regional, and federal policy in the right direction.